always something else. But guys, the final is going live. This is Cypher against Pavel, the first final of the fall season, and we are on Cypher.
Yeah, and Cypher's going to pick up that rocket launcher. There you go. Does actually manage to grab that. Catches his opponent with a quick direct, looks for a second midair, and that's going to be the end of him. 8 health remaining for Pavel, however, unable to finish the job, and that was very awkward, that situation.
Yeah,
Cypher.
I mean, it was probably a calculated risk, but
he hit the first rocket, and then he's like, oh, yeah, I can try to take this fight now.
Right, but it was still a bit cocky. I mean, it's like a rocket against LG. It's always kind of a dangerous thing in an open area. Now it's all about this Mega here. Apparently both players are committing to that. Pavel has the better weapons. Eventually Cypher moves to the red area and manages to steal it, but look at the damage. I mean, Pavel did a lot of damage. He doesn't... I mean, this is maybe the time where Pavel could go and grab a rail, but he's eager on... Look at the damage there. Moving up to the teleport was really, really bad. It could have been the time to go to the yellow and grab a rail and kind of give himself that advantage, but he wanted the frag too much. And yeah, so this is now the situation we are at.
Yeah, and here we have Cypher now going to go for the drop onto Pavel. Finds again his opponent, Russian opponent with those rockets, switching back to the round. The clutch rail's coming in, and it felt like one of those fights where it's like, oh, this is going to be an awesome fight. Oh, I'm incredibly stupid. Oh wait, I pulled out the rail and I'm fine. And that's kind of what happened. Cypher now going to be in position for that red armor, and there's nothing really that Pavel can do to stop this. He hasn't got a railgun, he's just got those rockets, and he is annoying, and they're actually going to come in with the LG. Almost works because Cypher dropped, he actually fell there, and that's actually kind of benefited him. Very strange circumstances, neither player really intending necessarily the outcome that ended up occurring, but Cypher's going to have control over the center map now. With Mega spawning, he's in a fantastic position and abusing the teleporters wonderfully.
Yes. I mean, and now, I mean, Pavel has to run. He did a lot of damage here in this exchange, and he even stands ground even more, knowing probably that after this pawn he could basically just rush in. The only thing that Cypher has is the weapons, and look at that, it just works perfectly, and the 50 is there now for him to saving. This should be another easy frag for him, and suddenly it's just Cypher picking up a lot of frags.
Yeah, and there you go, more damage in from above. The rails flying down too, and Cypher backs away. So trying to do the Cypher-esque thing and getting that damage in where he can, the unreturned damage. And so far he's given himself enough breathing room to go in for an attack, but there it is, and he hits the rail onto Pavel as he goes for that red, but he's put himself in too deep, and he's going to get his, just every part of him just chopped off by lightning gun of Pavel there, and off the spawn Pavel will get another frag. And Pavel now, he's not too stacked, so Cypher needs to continue this momentum, or rather the pressure has to be kept on. He's going to do exactly that with the plasma gun. There he goes, and damage dealt.
Oh my god, look at that.
And now Pavel's in dire straits. He can't do anything on the map now. But, oh, he drops. He wanted to get that Mega, praying that Cypher maybe wouldn't know that it was about to spawn. But there you go. And Cypher, look at that. He is a meat possible.
And he's even stealing the yellow. So he had all the major items. And this is looking grim now for Pavel. He's in a terrible situation there. A lot of damage return, and somehow Cypher was missing the rail, but eventually he connects. So it's 4 frags now, and it's almost 4 minutes into the first map of this final. Pavel now in the back foot here, he hits a rail and manages to go away with all the stacks he had from the spawn. I don't know, Cypher is not connecting much in the latest exchanges. It's probably just concentrating on where the enemy is. Pavel steals the rail but gets hit by steals the Mega but gets hit by a rail, and eventually Cypher. Whoa! Nice, very, very nice. Yeah. Just assuming he really caught his opponent off guard, and now he can position himself to do more damage here. The more time they lose here, the closer they get to to Mega spawning. Eventually Cypher decided it's safer to leave and try to probably get a better position here. From above here he can do a lot of damage to his opponent as he goes for Mega. Let's see how things turn out.
Great nice vertical rail there, and another one to boot. Cypher now is really feeling confident.
Oh, man.
Hits some more rocket damage, and now with red up, actually Pavel's going to go straight for it. And I think this is actually kind of smart from Pavel after taking so much damage. Taking the red and then going for the fight. he leaves Cypher low enough.
Yes.
Cypher kind of had the kill already with those 2 rails. It was just that Pavel kind of had like a delayed death almost. So that was a really good play from Pavel to go for that, very smart. And Cypher's going to get in close here, close the distance on that railer. That's what you got to do, and it's going to.
Do you think that was intentional? It looked like a failed jump to go above.
Wouldn't surprise me from some of the stuff we've seen so far. But Cypher's going to be able to take another red armor here, and now Pavel is going to have his back against the wall, which is kind of a situation I was bringing up previously, and it depends how much Cypher's going to pressure him as to how hard or how difficult it will be for Pavel to defend himself. So we'll see in the opening moments here, or the coming moments. There's only 6 frags between these 2 guys, and there's a close match so far, and some great railing coming in. And
yeah, that's exactly the rail play we were talking about before. It's like, the only problem with that is you can't really get any items. You can just like look at this. This is super dangerous. Like Pavel now has to leave, and he could even give away the frag. And all. He manages to escape and even goes back for the extra damage, but Cypher was ready, so it didn't really pay off. The only thing is like he manages to push Cypher, who eventually decided, well, you know, I'm gonna take it slower and make sure I survive. And yeah, he's back in basically on this side of the map. Pavel now should have a fairly respectable stack here. He only needs to find a good fighting location, because I don't know, I mean this kind of long range fights between Cypher and him so far didn't really go in the direction of Pavel too much. So I would say maybe his chances is more into you know, surprising Cypher, which he's not. I mean, Cypher at the moment looks completely aware of what his opponent is doing. And look at that, even an extra rate there.
And there you go, Pavel going to catch Cypher close range. I think a bit of a misread from Cypher there. Doesn't want to get close with Pavel. Pavel is outstacking him at the moment, and Pavel really would want to get that situation once more. Cypher trying to shut him down with rockets there, and it seems to be working just enough just to keep Pavel at bay. And so it gives Cypher that kind of clean yellow armor, but Pavel's going to get a red in the meantime, and he's got position on Mega too, but Cypher wants to abuse this, drops with a rocket. It's going to go for Mega. He hits the direct as well, and more damage coming out from Cypher. He pulls out the LG, just about makes a frag. He has so much left over after that. Man. Incredible plays from Cypher, and he's going to try to get more items here. Another yellow picked up, red on its way. Great movement across silence here onto Pavel as he picks up the red. A little bit too slow, but he does get the damage output, and things are getting tense here on silence.
And actually, Cypher, I mean, maybe Cypher did it with that move, and like getting, you know, it's only 2 minutes now. And yeah, yet another rail in. It seems to me that he's just so able to read his opponent nicely, and just knows everything. And yeah, Pavel didn't manage to get enough of a like. I mean, he didn't manage to trap his opponent, which is probably hard in this map. This is maybe one of the peculiarities of this map. Is like most of the time you do a lot of damage at items pickup, or you have this kind of fights in the center, but it's rare to have like traps where you completely take the opponent like off guard and you do a lot of damage. And this is maybe something that Pavel needed at a certain point. Yeah, and I think now it's just the closing acts for this first map. Cypher keeping like the control is even rocket jumping, and it's going to take this next frag. So it's a 10 frag difference at the moment, and yeah, well, I'd say it's just GG in a sense to Cypher.
Yeah, and Cypher definitely showing some dominant performance there, and I think executionally, I mean, it kind of came back to save him again and again, where he would just have these scenarios where maybe it's not the best fight ever in the world, but he manages just to turn it around at the end with great shots. Or, you know, we saw some like crazy rocket play, even right at the start as well. We just saw it generally consistently. He was making stronger execution. That's kind of why I favored him for this map, because this map gets messy. There's a lot of awkward fights, and the guy who exactly this thing, whatever this is, the mess that it is,
Yeah.
that Cypher's kind of can be comfortable there. And Pavel, you know, I think we associate him with more kind of controlled scenarios where he can make things, you know, go as he wants on his own terms. Not to say that he can't handle the messier situations, but definitely Cypher's great that he loves it. He lives in it. But now we move on to Lost World, the second map. So
Yeah, which is probably more in the direction you're saying. So, second map of this final.
this is probably going to be like, I feel like this is going to be like 2-1 in the score or something. Like really low fragging. And nothing crazy right off the start.
Yep.
Nothing too crazy. Oh,
I mean,
okay. I take that back. That was phenomenal there from Cypher.
Yes.
Just boosted Pavel up into the air and quickly dispatched him. That is how you make someone look like they're absolutely nothing. But Pavel is there with a response, locking down the choke points. That's really the best result you can hope for. Because Cypher has the LG. As soon as Cypher gets on the center map, he is going to murder Pavel. But Pavel, he's going to bite off more than he can chew.
Yeah. I mean, it was so ballsy for him to go for red. He already had Mega, and like, I mean, he was trying to get both major items, but he was not quickly enough in realizing where Cypher was, and that was beautiful. So, great move from Cypher here. He's physically locking away his opponent from the LG, and he can also control the yellows here.
Yep. It's looking to be a strong position. Should he just be able to re-establish the red-yellow control, if the cycle that he can get going? It looks like he's going to be able to do that. There it is, red, yellow, gets the drop down. And this is kind of, this drop is to... He loves this spot. I mean, Cypher loves this exact spot. The games he's won from that spot, I swear to God. Like hitting the LG as someone jumps across or something, the weird kind of position, the ambush that he loves to do from there is very strong sometimes. Gotta watch out for it when you're playing him.
And look at that, I mean, Pavel has no options at the moment. It's like Cypher is taking every single item on the map. And like, okay, Pavel is probably left with 50 armor from the shards. We can switch to him, and he's patiently waiting for this yellow to spawn. But actually, I wouldn't be surprised if... Oh, nice! Super nice! This is beautiful.
Yeah, that was pretty just artwork.
Yeah. I mean, Cypher didn't expect that to happen, and yeah, this could really turn the game quite quickly. In fact, it already did, as Pavel was finally able to go for Mega. Wow,
that was nice.
Yeah.
And this is the thing with Plasma. 2 bolts, that's pretty much a yellow gone. And there's a little bit of splash, that's a yellow removed. So Pavel, every little bit of damage is going well so far, and he's going to be working his way back into this. Red's coming up, he should drop and try to make the challenge for it. Although, can you hear it from there? I don't think you can. You can't hear the pickup from there, but it's going to go towards Cypher, and Cypher's in position of Mega. Cypher's in a really strong spot now. Oh god, Pavel, this is not... oh no, he's going to be at the red now, waiting for it.
This is terrible.
This is just a series of just horrible... this is horrible scenarios. Cypher already in position on Mega after taking red, yet Pavel still went in for the fight, even through a choke point, when Cypher had to be more stacked and had already taken red. But we can see that Pavel hadn't realized that red had been taken, and I think that's really what it was. He felt like he was winning position on center map to be able to take red, even though Cypher had the Mega area under lock. And I think not knowing about red there, I think that's what really killed Pavel.
I mean, if in his mind red was like his escape plan, it ended up being like... so very unfortunate, because Pavel gained like a lot of control back with that very nice trap, and somehow he gave it away afterwards. So now Cypher is pretty much as stacked as it gets, and he's looking for Pavel. Very nice jump back, and he's doing a bit of damage here and there. He's gonna take this red.
Oh, good little rocket there from Pavel, but it's not getting up. Oh wow, whoa. Great flat rocket jump there from Cypher, and he's gonna try to catch Pavel. Pavel's kind of low. Oh, the splash there. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. And looks like Cypher's got a really strong grip of Lost World right now, and really that start too, that was devastatingly powerful. And
yeah, but actually, I mean, he went away and they lost Mega for it. I'm gonna switch to Pavel when he's in roll. And actually, Cypher is the one winning that exchange. It's 5 frags, and it's only 4 minutes 20 into the map. I mean, this could be like, as you predicted, like a 2-0 start.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like this is definitely what we're gonna see. I feel like Cypher's hitting some good form and the maps work out better for him. But I mean, we'll see. We never know. Pavel's really strong, and he had a terrible start here. It's pretty hard to ever count Pavel out. But Cypher definitely looking good right now. It's 5 minutes for Pavel to make 5 frags. That's not beyond imagination, to be honest. And Cypher with another ambush spot here, going to catch himself a Pavel with a bit of rockets.
5-minute warning.
And 2 seconds to red is probably looking for where his opponent is first, instead of dropping any. This is the wise decision, definitely.
And there you go. Cypher now looking for more damage, and whenever someone has an LG out, you know they're not concerned about an ambush because they're giving their position away with the little hum there. So Cypher made his position known to Pavel. Pavel should have a decent read on where he is, and now of course he knows exactly. And so Pavel might be able to scrap together some kind of offense after the next cycle of big items. He does get the red, mega spawning next. Cypher, look at his
so
position.
bad. This is so bad because Cypher now has delayed Pavel enough to basically take this for free. This is a great move.
Yeah, I love that. He chose that exact moment to come out and control Mega and delay Pavel. Amazing play from Cypher. And this, how much time was this kill on the clock? How much longer now does Pavel have to wait? And he's been sitting there for the last 10 seconds. And oh my god, he even gets the kill. That is just... That is painful. I mean, it's hopeless. It's looking hopeless. Stuff like that is just...
I think it is also like the way Cypher is then immediately rocket jumping up to control the center map, control any options that his opponent has. Now Pavel might go for an LG, but it doesn't have a rocket, so he can still kind of try to... Wow, aggressive move there from Pavel. He did a lot of damage and manages to get the rocket that he needed. And it's 22 seconds to the major items now, and there is basically nothing up. So I want to switch to Pavel as he is the one that has to do something. He decided to go for the little shards and position himself for the next major item. Very nice damage there. That
80.
was, yeah.
And in the Cypher, I'm going to call that the Cypher spot, to be honest. I think that he deserves it. And dropping down for the red and just bouncing Pavel around all day with rockets. But look at that, Pavel. Oh my god, what are they doing?
And yeah, that was a Mushel. Oh man, that's a very great.
Very weird situation. But still 6-0, and the shotgun. This is a very weak Pavel now. The 50 does help, and he's going to get back to 100. But or maybe not. I mean, 50 there, but still a lot of damage coming out from Cypher. Cypher only has to kill now 2.5 minutes, and then he's sorted.
Right.
4 frags though. That's Pavel's actually making inroads here.
That was a good gamble, but he gave away the Mega. So the question is whether Pavel can immediately get the kill and get some, some further stack, or maybe this is enough for Cypher to play slow. I mean, he has now almost 100 armor. He can probably go for the other shards and then the bubbles. He decides to stay on this side of the map because for him the main point is to kill the clock. And this is a fairly good position to hear the opponent. I don't think you can really get trapped too much over there.
No, you can't really, and you can see Cypher, if he hears any sound, it's giving him a lot of information, and he's going to be on the run now. He's actually going to drop for this red. I wonder how... I mean, he could have just turned the corner and kept running, but I feel like there's so much time on the clock. That's like a play for if there's a minute left, not a play for if there's 2 minutes left. That you brought up this point before. You shouldn't go like all-out defensive mode to protect the lead unless it's got a minute left or something. So Cypher not making that mistake, and I think that's a rookie mistake. That's a mistake of a player who gets desperate or nervous in a tournament and can't keep their nerves together. And that's a great drop from Pavel. Lots of damage, completely just gluing onto Cypher there as he just gets nailed.
I mean, the damage from Cypher was nice, but the distance between the two players was so high that LG is just so devastating. And look at the return here, Cypher just knowing, well, you might have taken the frag before, but and the same thing here happens, and a mutual frag. I mean, I have to say it's entertaining between these two guys. I don't think they're too serious now. They just know that things went how things went at the beginning of the map. So do we know what map they're gonna play next?
Yes, I do know that. It should be Furious Heights as the next one. And then Toxicity and Sinister as the last one, should it be required. So there you go, Cypher going to win this map as well, Lost World. In this grand final, going to go 2-up against Pavel. And we move on to Furious Heights. And of course that's a map that's fantastic for Pavel, in fact, but at the same time for Cypher too. So it's, I don't know, it feels impossible to predict it. I mean, so I don't feel like I'm looking at a full strength Cypher, but at the same time, I'm not looking at, because Pavel sometimes has those days where he is, you can see he's in his best form, and it seems a bit hard to predict. But this is not one of those days. He's playing very good, but it's not one of his Super Saiyan days.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just now rooting for Pavel to win. I just want to bring it to the 5 maps. To be right about the prediction.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I'm very close to winning the prediction right now.
Right.
Okay. So my 3-0 could happen here on Furious Heights. Why don't we bet money? God damn it, we should have bet money on this. I could have made some money. Yay. But then again, we still don't know yet. And I don't know what to say. I think we've said everything already. We'll just wait for them to ready up and see how it goes. Cypher, though, looking in good shape. I'm going to, here we go. The countdown is getting ready. Here we go. Cypher, Pavel, this could be the last map. It's match point for Cypher in this best of 5 grand final. And Pavel, he's got to step it up now. And this is perhaps the quintessential Quake Live draw map. It's so balanced. Here comes Pavel. What a crazy plasma damage. The red is coming up as the next item. This kind of messes, this is like weird now. It makes the whole situation kind of strange. Pavel knows he can go for it, but he doesn't know exactly the stack of Cypher. But Licky's going to do it anyway. And straight in there. 4 seconds until the red spawns though, and perfect, absolutely perfect rocket.
All right, so good thing from.
Good start, yeah. Good start from Pavel. So Pavel's going to be able. Oh no, Cypher's going to drop straight onto Pavel's LG. That is just so terrible. We've seen so many weird drops and kind of, I don't know if someone's left banana peels all over Furious Heights or what happened, but it just slipped there, and now Pavel's going to be 2-0 up. It's another rocket straight into the face of Pavel, so that's going to help Cypher figure out that, okay, I can make a push on a big item now after hitting that direct. That changes some things for me. And Pavel's going to get up to that 100 stack. I feel like he's going to pressure from above red and then fall back onto Mega, kind of letting Cypher take the red. But Cypher's actually making Pavel have to make a different decision now because he's going straight onto the Mega. So now it's like the opposite situation. Pavel deal damage to Mega, fall back onto red. And still, though, it's the same situation. Both players get the even amount of resources from it. But Cypher keeps hitting damage and keeps forcing Pavel to change his plays and decisions. And,
yeah, I mean, it's a firm control, I would say. From Cypher, this is very good engagement. The rocket didn't really hit too much. I'm expecting Pavel to fall very quickly. Yeah, but wow, he managed to escape with like some magic there. And now he's in position for Mega. He actually steals it, and Cypher really low in damage output for the last 30 seconds. Look at the situation where you would expect him to just do much more. And this is gonna give a big edge onto Pavel for the next red. So let's see how this fight goes.
Yeah, we shall see how this goes. 2 minutes into this, early days, and 2-0 the score. So
what do you take of this? I mean, Pavel nowhere to be seen.
I don't know. I think he's a bit scared at the moment of Cypher, and sometimes, but Pavel does do that sometimes. He likes to be passive sometimes, even overly so, because he likes to care about his stack and preserving it sometimes over other decisions. But he's going to go for this red armor. But I don't know.
I mean, this is very weird.
Outplayed.
I mean, yeah. I would even guess that this frag is the result of not giving any damage earlier on. I think in this map especially, being passive is not... I mean, of course, there are situations where you are forced to be passive, but then you know that the only way back in is to kind of surprise the opponent. But when it's like this situations of sort of contested control, you should always try to at least hit a rail or just spam some grenades or do something like that. And just going fully passive, this is gonna bite you back pretty hard.
Yeah, so we shall see how it turns out for Pavel. He's got that one frag lead, and some players do feel comfortable in doing that because they're like, okay, well, I do have the lead, so even if they have control, as long as because Pavel does like to play the kind of toxic spot, the high yellow rail area, very defensively, because he knows he can get guaranteed damage. But the telefrag onto Cypher, absolutely insane there. Pavel just gets, I don't know what the hell, like, what can you even call that?
Okay, so this was the plan from the beginning.
Yeah, I'm sure,
like,
it was.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was just, yikes, that was terrible there for Cypher. What is he going to do now? That's so frustrating. That seldom ever happens. And now Pavel can go aggressive. So, or, as you say, all that, the risks from being too passive, now it doesn't mean anything anymore. He got the telefrag, insta-giving Cypher, and Mega's coming up, and Cypher now has to play it really slow.
That was great for Pavel. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't even know if he really predicted anything like that, or if you can drop down thinking you... I mean, it's so hard, because a split second later, then both of you are up there, and the other guy is just going to destroy you. So I would be very surprised if he counted on that. But still, it worked out for him. Yeah, and now, I mean, it's good. It's really good for him, because he had an advantage before. Cypher was kind of catching back, and now, like, for free, he gets back into control. So what do you think Cypher should do?
Cypher, I think he should just play it slow and just chill, because he has 5 minutes to go. It's just 3 frags, and 3 frags is very, very, very doable. And Cypher's going to get that red armor, but so much great damage from Pavel is going to secure the frag for him and just remove that. And now Cypher, if he loses another frag, like if Pavel just finishes him off here, I'm going to say that Cypher should just like go all in and start playing aggressive and never look back. And I feel like that's going to be the only way he can go from there. But I don't know, it's still within the realm of slow play.
Yeah.
In my eyes, at least.
I'm gonna switch to Cypher, who manages to steal this red. Pavel is above, looking for damage. He manages to do so, but Cypher returns. Anyway, this is a situation where I don't think Cypher really want to see Pavel for some time.
No, he has disappeared at the moment, and so this could be the next minute is all about Cypher getting items and getting a bit of damage onto Pavel, and then I'm going to say the 7th minute is going to be about the frags. If no frags happen in the 7th minute for Cypher, I feel like the game's over. Yeah. But we'll see now. He's just got to get the Mega, and actually he's going to fight Pavel. What was Pavel doing there? And Pavel now, he's kind of trapped. He's taking a lot of damage. He could even die here. The risk is very great. Cypher, I'm surprised. I mean, Cypher could have surely just bullied his way through the teleporter. Maybe it would be too risky though. But Pavel will live to see another day. And he has delayed Cypher quite massively here. Cypher restacks, gets back to that 200 that he had, just missing the Mega now. And Pavel is there trying to defend the Mega again. And it's quite a strange choice, as Pavel now just dies. And I don't know why he was so in a position where he could be so committed.
Yeah, I mean, but you have to give it to Cypher. He made the right decisions in a sense, and yeah, I mean it's looking good. And as you said, I mean, 7 minutes is the one of the frags, and it's already won. Now the question is how quickly can he manage to make a second one? And this is a good position for him to trap Pavel. But he's kind of playing slow. There's 12 seconds to Mega, so I don't think like anyone is really fighting for that. It's more like Pavel is sticking around, trying to do a lot of damage. I'm not sure this is the wise choice, and eventually we might see a split of major items.
And okay, so Cypher, he really needs to make something happen very shortly. He's got no time. I mean, Mega's 25 seconds away, so it looks like he's trying to go for a trap here. What is he doing with this position? Why do you think he's going for this in particular?
I don't know. I mean, as you said, it's probably just a trap, and if Pavel is not going for red, he might well just go there and try to do damage for Mega. So that was a position where you would, as if the opponent sneaks out of the LG room or whatever, you're gonna destroy him. But it really didn't really work.
Yeah, I actually liked it quite a bit. It's quite an unusual one, but I feel like it really could have worked had Pavel gone for that mega approach. But Cypher now catches
Good bit
Pavel
of
again.
damage there. I mean, it's
Oh, that's strong. That is strong output from Cypher. And there he's going to find Pavel. Pavel's just sitting in the same spot, hits the vertical rail. That's going to be another frag. 2 more to get to tie up this game. He's got 1 minute. He's got 20 seconds. It feels like Cypher's always in these spots where he's got to be clutch. Hit some more. Vertical LG charging onto Pavel. Guns him down. And now Pavel is
look at the timing of
badly.
this. This was just perfect. Just how he made the previous frag and on the follow-up. It was perfectly synced up with all the items. And now basically he made 2 frags and look at his stack. After this it's gonna be like a full stack again. Yeah, beautiful. I think Pavel is sweating now.
Oh yeah. You can see the beads running down his forehead. 50 seconds, 45 now, and Pavel he's got no armor. If he gets caught, he's probably dead, likely dead against someone as good as Cypher. Going to pick up that yellow at least. And he's still got that 1 frag lead, but there is Cypher. But Pavel's able to turn the corner just in time. And now he's going to just be chilling at the jump pad. This is, oh god, it's so tense. Cypher's going to be just charging all over the map. Perhaps we should switch to Cypher to see if he's going to find Pavel's position. There he is, the jump pad. And it's got the mega, but it's not about items anymore. Oh,
he caught him!
Wow, he reads the double back.
Can he get now the
Beautiful.
frag to win the final, actually?
Yeah, this is match point for Cypher, and he
my
catches
God,
Pavel. That's it. That's game there. Right here, right now for Cypher. As you said, the timing was immaculate from Cypher. And that was just insane. I love how he read the double back at the jump pad. He heard it.
Yeah.
And that's the spot where you panic and you go, oh my god, he's making a move. But Cypher was so calm. He was like, but maybe he's just going to try to trick me and just chill there. And he just calmly went down and just dispatched Pavel. And that means Cypher is our winner. And I'm the winner of our little prediction battle. 3-0 for Cypher. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, very much. Pavel must be a bit upset. Like he had the game and then somehow, it's just the control, how the control switched. Yeah, but it's more. I think I mean it's more than just this. Yeah. This is the magic that you see in the battles. But here was really like by the book. Like the timing of the pushes of Cypher were just perfect. And then he got basically 2 clean frags, and then the last one was just really being patient and and setting the
experience.
traps. Yeah,
that is. I think that's experience. That was what that is in those tense moments. But yeah, that's today's stream. That's today's tournament. We've finished the show. Is there anything you want to say, Memento? Thank you so much for once again joining us and opening up another season.
Yeah,
and blessing it with your presence.
I mean, it's great to be here. It's great there is a new season from FACEIT. The fact that we have DreamHack in a few weeks, it's also very exciting because it means a lot of players are really, really active. I'm happy to see the changes with the map pool and this kind of things. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be exciting all over through the final of the fall season. So thank you very much for having me. It's always a pleasure to come here and see all the little differences. Yeah, and the
little differences.
Yes, or the big wins.
Yeah. Definitely. So it's always a pleasure to have you, and I hope we can have you back soon. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. And of course, if you do like what we do here at FACEIT TV, you can press the follow button to support us so you get notified every time we go live here producing content for you. If you missed today's tournament, you're just tuning in, you're like, oh my god, what the hell just happened? I missed all of the Sunday Cup. Don't worry, because all the VODs will be cut up very neatly and put into a playlist for you, and that will be available on FACEIT VODs on YouTube. And you can find our regular kind of video content, like, for example, the QuakeCon highlight movie, which was recently released. You can see that actually on the QuakeCon channel. I think it's QuakeCon 2011. But our other video content, I haven't plugged the Hirosh Top 5 in ages. It feels like we're way past you another one or something. But all that kind of video content is on FACEIT.com. And remember, you can sign up, play the points cups, and just get involved and start playing some more Quake on the platform. We're trying to improve things all the time, and the more numbers we have, the better it is. And of course, if you're a league player, we are getting the invites out for our closed testing, so we can improve that, implement that on the platform, and big up the numbers on the entire site, grow everything, just improve everything. It's all going to be there for your entertainment. So thanks so much for your support, your love, and we'll see you next time. That's all from me. That's all from Memento for now, and we'll see you next time.